Good morning, all of you. You're once again the most welcome in DSS online English class. Myself, Dharmen sir, your English teacher, and now I am going to describe or explain the sixth stanza of your chapter, The Legend of Northland. The student, I have given you some materials or some information about the legend, about the poem. That the poem belongs to a person who refers here as a saint. Saint, that means the messenger of God. The messenger of God. And I am describing here, explaining here about the Holy Spirit. The name of that Holy Spirit, Saint Peter. And this is a ballad, and you definitely come to know that what is the meaning of ballad. Because I have given some information about ballad. So student, let's start stanza number 6 and 7. The first, stanza number 6. And being fasting with, and being fat with fasting. That means when Saint Peter was wandering here and there along the road, along the street, then he became hungry. And due to a deep hunger, he began to feel a fan. Fan, that means murcha jana, or become subconscious in the stage. Subconscious stage, that means a person who is about to losing his sense. This things or this stage known as the stage of fan, subconscious stage. Then he began and being fat with fasting. That means he didn't eat anything from morning, and it is now the evening fall. So he began to feel a fan-like state, subconscious state, and for the day was almost done because it was going to be night, and from morning till night he didn't eat anything. So he asked from the little woman from her store of cake. From her store of cake, that means the shop of cakes. He asked from that woman for a little cake to give him a single one. And he pleaded with that lady that please give me a little one. Because I am very hungry, I want to eat something. I am going to die due to hunger. So he asked a little cake from her store. So student, here it is a pleading. It is a pleading by a Holy Spirit who asked a little cake from that greedy lady. And what happened after then? Let's see stanza number 7. So student, I hope the 6th stanza has been clear because it's very simple, very easy, and it is a ballad also. So let's discuss about 7. So she made a very little cake. That means student, she didn't deny to give a cake to him, but she made a very little cake to give him because he was very greedy, and she didn't want to give a cake which is big in size. So he made a little cake from the dough. That means the bit of flour. आटे का टुकड़ा होता है जिसको हम डो बोलते हैं. तो उस डो से छोटा सा केक बनाती है. But as she give it on the hearth for baking, it become large. She looked at it, and though it seemed large, and too large to give away, and when she saw that it become very large, she become very greedy that it's not good to give away because this is a big cake, and the big cake, if she gave to that Holy Spirit or the Saint Peter's, she had lost. So she thinks that it is not a good thing to give that cake to him. That means student, here this mind, then definitely a little things seems to be big for you. And when you are merciful, you are kindness, then the whole things just seems to be a very minor thing. अगर आपके मन में लालच है तो आप छोटी छोटी बातों को भी आप बहुत बड़ी बड़ी चीज, बहुत बड़ी लालच के रूप में देखेंगे। लेकिन अगर आप काइंड हार्टेड हैं तो निश्चित ही आप हर चीज आपके लिए बहुत आसान हो जाएगी। आप दूसरों की हेल्प भी कर पाओगे और हेल्प करने के बाद भी आपको खुशी मिलती है। सो स्टूडेंट, दिस स्ट्रेंजर गिव्स यू अ पोएम, गिव्स यू अ मैसेज दैट यू शुड बी ऑनेस्ट, यू शुड बी kind hearted, and you should be merciful, because the compassion that means the kindness, you should compassion, because compassion is the great quality of God. So we should be compassionate to others. This is the message given by the stranger number 6. Now we will describe the stranger number 7 and rest also. Well student, now stranger number 8. Stranger number 8 also explain the greediness of that lady. So let me start. Therefore, she needed another. So the lady who didn't want to give a bit of cake to the sanitators, she needed another. Needed here means, needed here is to rub down the floor. आटे को गूंथना. Here needed. So she needed another, and still a smaller one, and it was smaller than the first. That it was not large in size. It was too smaller than the first. But it looked when she turned it over. But when she put it on the earth for bake and looked it seems too large. It seems too large to give him, as large as the first had, and it looks large as the first. That means, the student, you have to give your complete attention with this lines, because it is not large in size. It was so her greediness. That means she didn't want to give him. So a bit of dough seems too large to her. The 8th stranger also express here greediness. Now stranger number 9. It also shows the greediness of the lady, but it is a ballad and it is a story that continuously goes in the greediness and shows that what happened at last, the result of greediness. That means ये ballad है, और ballad आपको ये बता, एक कहानी होती है ballad which goes on step by step in verbal form or written form. What I have told in the previous classes, and I have given a PDF or notes on the ballad, and I hope you have mentioned it also. So she took a tiny scrap of dough. So she took a tiny scrap. Tiny here is a bit of dough. मतलब एक छोटा सा टुकड़ा लेती है डो का, आटे का छोटा सा टुकड़ा लेती है, and rolled it flat, and then it rolled it fully full and make it large in size. A bit of scrap of dough, and rolled it with on a pastry roller and made it a very large in size, but like a wafer. Wafer here means a paper-like thing, wafer, and baked it thin as a wafer, and it made it a wafer. I mean, a very thin inside. But she couldn't part with that. And after that, in spite of this, she didn't want to give that piece of cake which is baked as a wafer, but she didn't want to give this wafer also. So student, here shows that how greedy she was. How greedy she was. And it was all happened with that Holy Spirit, Saint Peter. ये सभी चीज किसके साथ हो रही है? उस Holy Spirit. And who was very hungry. And he was at the stage of hunger, at the stage of dying. जो मरने की dying पे है, faint हो रहा है, और उससे ये didn't want to give a wafer like cake. So I think this question has been also clear. Next, we will explain after this. Well, student, now stanza number 10 and stanza number 11. As the story goes on further, story आगे बढ़ रही है, and what happened with that Saint Peter? Let me discuss in stanza number 10. Student, I hope that you will definitely get the entire sense and entire meaning of the poem. If you have any doubt, then definitely you call me or you can give up WhatsApp messages. But it's very simple. The necessary thing is that you have to think the psychology, what the poet want to create in your mind. Poet want to create a picture gallery of that Saint Peter's and that greedy lady, that what the nature the lady had and what the desire the Saint Peter had. The two important things is mentioned here. So this stanza explains these things also. For she said, my cakes that seems too small, when I eat of them myself. That means she said that when I eat my cake, it seems too small. It seems too small. But when I give to anyone, it seems large. That means shows that the greedy of that lady. The lady was so greedy that when she eat her cake own self, it seems too small because she was greedy. She didn't want to give anyone of her cake and get too large to give away. And when she make a desire in her mind to give Saint Peter's, it seems a large in size. So she put them on the shelf. So she did give the cake to the Saint Peter's and put it in her shelf. इसलिए वो केक जो है सेंट पीटर को देती नहीं है, फिर वो वापस अपने सेल्फ में रख लेते हैं. Here, poet want to express the character of the lady and the mental greediness of the lady also. So student, and now the agenda number 11 explain that the good Saint Peter's greed envy, and as I told you that Saint Peter was very hungry and he began to faint with the hunger. So he grew angry. He grew angry because for few minutes he observing that what the lady was doing. Lady didn't want to give a bit of dough, a bit of cake to him, and he was very hungry and he was at the stage of faint. So for he was hungry and faint, and surely such a woman was enough to provoke a shame. Provoke, that means to make anger. To make anger. That means the activity of the lady was sure to make provoke to anyone, and that's why Saint Peter grew angry with the nature and with the thinking of the lady. So these two stanzas express the greediness of the lady, and this shows that how greedy she was. So student, I hope so this ballad had been clear also. And now the next you have work. You have work to pick out the poetic devices which is used in this stanza. Because some poetic devices I have explained, and I have explained each and every poem that which kinds of poetic devices used. So it's your homework. It's your homework to pick out the poetic devices which is used in these stanzas. Because very simple and very few poetic devices is used. So this is your duty. This is your task. This is your homework to find out the poetic devices. And I will check these things in your note. So now the next we will discuss